Kicking off day 32, and I feel like I am eating my own words from yesterday. Pun totally intended, because what did I do? Went over a little bit in foodstuffs, and what happened when I step on the scale? Went up a little bit in poundage, 208.2 compared to yesterday's all-time low of 207.8. I'm still pretty confident it doesn't correlate quite like that, but nonetheless, dang. Another carryover from yesterday is the fact that we still don't have eggs. It's okay, my wife is going to hit the grocery store later today, but for me, that means at least the first half of the day is a little bit of making it up as I go. That started with breakfast, where I busted out the remainder of these crepini wraps. These are egg and cauliflower, super low calorie. I don't even know if it has carbs. There's really nothing to these things. It's like having air to wrap your food in. But they needed to be eaten, otherwise they went bad. So I made sort of breakfast wraps. Goat cheese in one, Swiss cheese in another, same thing, needs to get eaten, otherwise it goes bad. Some avocado, some bacon. That's pretty breakfasty. And what do you know? One more thing to eat before it goes bad, a little bit of cottage cheese. So polish that thing off and keep it from the garbage can. Take those few things and add a cup of coffee with some more of that silk creamer. I am close. I've like 2 more days and it's gone. And I got totals for this meal of 451 calories, 33 grams of fat, 29 of protein, and 4 of net carbs. And you know, when you're on a roll, you just keep going. So lunch, made up of a number of things that needed to get eaten, starting with a red pepper. And I thought to myself, what could I do with this? Well, cut the top off and fill it with other things that need to get eaten. Some taco spiced ground chicken, cheese, microwave that, top it with avocado mash, sour cream, and some more delicious salsa. Loved this made up meal. Calories, 488, grams of fat, 33, protein, 31, grams of net carb, 12. 7 of those coming from the red pepper. Worth it, for sure. My snack, on the other hand, did not consist of anything that needed to be eaten, rather things that I had yet to taste. Specifically, this kind of spicy chili con queso dip. It's something my wife bought on the last run, but only recently opened and discovered it was a bit too spicy for her, which means that it's all mine. Easiest way to eat it? Pork rinds. Total calories consumed 123, grams of fat 10, grams of protein 7, and grams of net carb 3. By the time I got to dinner though, the grocery trip had been done, so we put together something extra tasty. I've talked previously about my love of Caesar salads. Well, I put one of those together, keto-friendly, so no croutons. Almonds instead though, and added steak. A steak Caesar salad. This is a favorite of mine and fit in pretty well for my day. 622 calories, 43 grams of fat, 55 grams of protein, 6 grams of net carb. Now I say pretty well because while the meal itself was good, the day on the whole, I kind of fell short in my grams of fat. Let's see those numbers. Calories, 1,684 for the day, well under my 1949 goal. Grams of fat, 119, goal being 152. Ooh, grams of protein, 122, goal 122. Take the good with the bad. Grams of net carb, 25, goal being 24. So close, 1 over. Which means if we go to the percentage of calories by macros, you'll see that they're not quite where they should be. Percent of fat, 65, percent of protein, 29, percent of carbs, 6. Not bad, just a little heavy on the protein side comparatively. All in all, it was a fun day. I liked having to challenge myself to find things to eat based on slim pickings in the fridge and things that needed to get eaten. My wife would happily tell you, I don't know about happily, but she'd definitely tell you that that's a favorite pastime of mine anyways, even off the keto diet. It's going through the fridge. All right, what's the oldest thing in here? Oh, now I think I could still eat that. So to do that with a keto twist, kind of fun. But I've pretty much polished all these things off and we've got a nice fresh grocery haul, which means tomorrow will be a very different day. With that, we close the book on day 32, 28 more days to go on this diet, and I hope you'll join me once again tomorrow.